why the man has to definitely develop his intellects or expressions of various potentials of him, other than that required for, of course, successful work performance and living and all kinds of things, is because by the time he retired from all those regular work or regular expressions of his abilities, he is likely to feel, likely to sense a sort of panic, a sudden realization that he is not doing certain things which he has been always doing. He is not capable of doing certain things which he has been doing. Along with that, the body also becomes tired. For example, the way he used to write in a certain speed, right now he cannot write. So there will be moments of sudden explosions of panic realization that he is in the last trail of his life. So the fear of death and fear of that darkness would increase his anxiety, and he would become defensive and neurotic. If there is an activity which is a common thread, an inspired activity like reading wonderful books, great philosophies or fiction or poetry or essays or whatever it could be, whatever one can sustain his interest in reading, then on that thread he can continue. Or if some so-called creative expressions of poetry, short story writing, or painting, or dancing, or music, or playing musical instruments, again he will be lucky to continue on the beauty of the thread. Especially in this current times of high frequency of ill health or system processes, this panic is likely to be readable. So it is a very important requirement, especially for the man, because only he is more liable to undergo this panic and fear of death. A woman, in general, cannot, because she has found meaning. Her old age is meaningful. She has her children to look at and feel engaged with some meaningful existence. Plus, her identity in general has not been defined on the basis of extra competencies of work, like repairing machines or going to office, managing people or taking decisions in a work situation and so on and so forth. In other words, her continuity of identity was on the basis of her womanhood, having mothered two children, looking at the children, loving the children, or feeling confident about her relationship with the children, has been her thread of existence. So I am really proposing all young men of today to start considering developing a strong passion for at least one thing. At least in reading wonderful books, at least reading and writing notes out of it, or go and just learn some musical instruments, just to be with it. It is extremely important. If that alone is there, there will be a lot of freedom from fear and panic. There will be a beautiful mental state. There won't be the so-called old age senile states of expressions and behaviors and emotions which actually many wonderful children are very much affected and therefore forced to stay away from the parents. If a parent continues to be such a creative individual, along with which a genius mindsetting also is created, he can be simply free. He would say, I am perfectly okay, I am okay alone. And perfectly then, even the so-called children also would all the more be inspired to take him to their place. So, develop your intellects by all means. This is a suggestion from a genuine researcher in human entities and nature process.